All right, ties are a very interesting concept. I really like them. They're cool. They allow us to do something like have a measure of 4/4 time with a whole bunch of notes and kind of get a wacky sort of note at the end. So I'm going to show you what a tie looks like. I just added a tie. It looks like a little smiley face. So I'm actually going to simplify this a little bit so that we don't have to think about too much stuff here. We can just focus in on that tie. And we'll say this is we'll say it's a whole note. So now, if you think about this, what we've got here is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and because this is a tied, it basically is like saying, yo, add this eighth note here at the end to the whole note that starts at the beginning of this measure. So it's going to sound like the note starts right here and just continues through. So let me play these two measures for you, just the right hand, all right? 1, and you can hear my upstairs neighbor's dog barking, which is kind of funny. 1 and 2, and here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and kind of interesting, right? Like I got to that and you'll notice there's oftentimes when a song has a note at the end here that has like a tie, it kind of has them in a lot of places because it's kind of like what one of my drummer friends calls like an anticipation, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it sort of comes in a little bit early. It's sort of like a feel that tends to come in throughout the song. So that's ties. If you were to, for instance, see, I don't know, maybe why would you see it? Well, I don't know why you'd see this in this case. Maybe the composer would want you to see this beat or something instead of just turning this into a dotted half note, which we'll talk about later. Don't worry about that. But in this case, this note you would start playing 1, 2, 3, and you would hold it through here. So you wouldn't actually lift up your finger and play a new note here. This would all get added together. So it would sound like 3 beats of this note and then this one. So here, you know what? I'll play this measure for you. This one where the pointer is. 1, 2, ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully you now have an understanding for what ties are. They literally just tie the note together and elongate the note.